Hey guys, gonna do a video on putting a 6.7 Cummins in your 5.9 truck. So common rail, both common rail stuff. So I just, if you go back and watch my piston video that describes why the pistons, which pistons you need to use, for which injectors and that type of stuff. So now a lot of guys want to put a 5.9 head on the 6.7 block. Now, if you have a 5.9 head that has a bunch of work done to it, by all means, you can do that if you want to run a 5.9 injector. Now, if you have a long block 6.7 and you want to run, whether it has the proper pistons in it or whatever, there again, in the other video, I talk about the pistons that you need to use for which engine. Just in talking about injectors on this one. So, a lot of guys, for some reason, have the inclination, I shouldn't say the inclination, or got the information that you have to use a 5.9 head with a 5.9 injector. That is incorrect. You can use a 5.9 injector, which is this one, and in a 6.7 head. But you can't use a 6.7 injector in a 5.9 head. And for some reason, there's not a lot of information about it and why, so I thought I'd do this video. So the reason for this is, the only reason that I did a couple measurements years ago about it. I don't remember the exact measurements. I just did a couple measurements. That's what you see right here. And the reason for it is that how the injector goes down inside there versus the 5.9 injector. This one doesn't have the O-ring on it. The O-ring is basically in the same spot. The 5.9 injector, or hole in the head, is deeper than the 6.7 is for length. So you can use the 5.9 injector in a 5.9 head or a 6.7 head. The 6.7 you can only use in a 6.7 head. Now, that being said, you probably could modify, well, you could modify the head if you really wanted to. You could modify the head, or you could modify the injector to make it work. I just don't see the point in doing that. I like the 6.7 head better myself, but to each his own. But if you're doing the swap, you can use a 5.9 injector in a 6.7 head on a 6.7 block. You can use a 5.9 head on a 6.7 block if that's what you want to do. But if you're doing the swap, like if you have a 03, 04, 305 horse Cummins truck, you can directly bolt a 6.7 long block into that truck and use the operating system and the fuel system from the 5.9 on the 6.7. You do not have to change anything. It will bolt right in there. If you want to do the 325 horse, you need to change pistons. So if you want to use the 325 horse or 505, they call them, injectors in a 6.7, either the nozzles have to change on the injectors or the pistons have to change. And in my video that I just did on pistons, I show you the difference and why that is. So the spray angles are different from the 6.7 to the 325 horse 5.9. But the spray pattern is the same on the 305 horse to the 6.7. So direct swap, and I've done that a bunch of times. Awesome swap. You guys will see a video, I'm hoping in the next 6 months, where I'm going to put a P-pump 6.7 together. So you'll be able to see, and then that'll be, like I said, that'll be a P-pump 6.7, which I'm going to put together. I have all the parts to put it together, and then I'll probably just sell it off. Because at this point, I don't need it. But you never know. Maybe I'll keep it around, put it in something, but be a real nice engine for somebody. So I think on this video, that'll have this one wrapped up. And that's actually the measurements right there ish. Don't give me, like, they're not exact measurements. I just used a pair of calipers to measure it out quick, just to give you guys an idea. And that's the reason, is that the 5.9 injector is longer in the body than the 6.7 is. And that's the reason it doesn't fit. Yeah, anyways, like and subscribe, share the video, comment down below if you want to see a video on something that I haven't done a video on, or if you want me to explain more on something that I have done a video on. Okay, thanks guys.